So I'm sat here and I'm just going through a bit of budget and looking at how we're going to sort of operate on expenditure for the next 3 to 6 months. Biggest headache we've got at the moment is, as most of you business owners will probably resonate with, is just how much I can put into new experimental marketing and growth, and how much obviously I have to keep behind for technical team, and also how much I can then maybe spare for new technical team members down the road. Now, when you have certain marketing channels that are up and running, clearly you just keep them going, you fuel them, you obviously want to put more money into them to see if you can get more dollars back. What we found is actually, because we have a 14-day free trial, that that cash cycle return usually takes a lot longer than usually if I'm just selling a product and I'm getting that sort of transaction straight away. So to explain, we have a 14-day trial and then they go into $19 as an essential plan. So you can imagine if I'm spending X amount of money to get someone into the sales funnel and then they're going through a free trial, I've got to wait 14 days anyway before actually getting that first transaction, that cash back to put into the funnel again. Now, Russell Brunson is a master, and I have to shout out to him from just learning this last sort of decade, watching what he's been doing, how you can try to get an upsell as soon as they land into your free trial, because then you're getting a transaction and getting the cash back into the sort of machine that is going to flow more leads coming in. So I'm just trying to work that out from a budget perspective. And secondly to that, I just remember when we used to do this in my previous business with the gyms, it took us years to really nail down all of the cash flow streams, not just from a perspective of like cash coming in and revenue. That's pretty simple. Obviously, it's going to be a transaction and it goes into your bank account. But actually, the sales and cash cycle is something that I don't think a lot of founders really think about, is how quickly you're getting that return on that cash and how quickly you can turn that cash into more cash. Because some of the times you're getting that return of that cash flow back in, and then you're needing to put it into experimental things, sort of to return obviously more campaigns to be successful. I have a rule of thumb that generally speaking, I will wait 7 days. So put a campaign together, try to not touch it for 7 days, try to spend as little as possible. With the ad platforms now like Meta, etc., you need to be spending $100 really or more, in my opinion. And after that 7 days, if it's not working or I haven't been able to get some sort of traction, I'll cut it. So hopefully that's helpful, gives a bit of insight, and leave comments below if you have any sort of thoughts on how I could be doing this better.